Let's see, is there anything
So
else?
is that Drake? Was the guy who
Yeah.
banned the bard Drake?
Yeah, I guess that would be Drake, and that's Sarah. Anything else? I feel like we got it all.
It would have a thing where... I'll check where Hawkins is first.
Yeah. So, open the safe. I'm not sure I should.
There's nothing else to do but to open it. You got progress.
Let's see. So, Hawkins and Drake, owner at the bookstore, Sarah, the relation went far beyond that of seller and faithful client. She helped him protect an object. They hid in the back room of the safe, and Sarah painted this strange symbol on the door. Charles Hawkins must have wanted to seal it. I must open the safe and find out what's hidden inside. How can I find the combination? Okay, so yeah, it looks like I'm not going to be able to just leave. That would just be the end of it. So I need to find a code from these painting, from all this stuff here.
Is everyone on this island taking sleeping pills?
They're all trying to escape the nightmares?
Yep.
What link did he find between Charles Hawkins and an
Oh,
old
Ryla.
amulet?
Is that one of the gods?
That's actually the city where Cthulhu was supposed
like his
to be.
Atlantis?
Yeah, that was supposed to be the city, the sunken city, where he's supposed to his tomb lays.
Okay. This key that bears the Elder sign is the only one able to protect your psyche. Okay. It is in the form of a cylindrical medallion hanging at the end of a heavy chain. Hundreds of years ago, the star and branch whose purpose is to push back the forces of the great old ones were engraved at its center. Everything points at it being Charles Hawkins that tore it from its last owner, an Egyptian antique dealer. Oh wow, so he was already Cthulhu possessed when he was doing this. In press cuttings that mention the misdemeanor, the date of the robbery coincides with the last of Hawkins' trips to Cairo. It remains to be seen where he knows of the true purpose of the artifact, to try and find it.
Okay, and then behind you there should be where Hawkins was spinning his thing to the right of the safe.
Yeah.
There
Drake
we are.
left instructions on how to find the combination of his safe.
If somebody finds these memoirs, there will no be doubt that I am in serious trouble. My last and only hope is that my body and bones are still in the plane of reality in order that they be recovered and burned. The funeral urn that must be given to my dear mother if she is still of this world. Following a message is capital importance. Whoever reads these lines and demonstrates acuity as sharp as mine can hope to gain access to my most precious possession. It lies within my safe, and the clues to the combination are found within 3 cylinders, one hidden where life and study combine in the Greek world. Where life and study combine in the Greek world. Each cylinder is numbered, even if, as the celebrated author says, order is the pleasure of reason, but disorder is the delight of imagination. Indeed, despite my preference for organized chaos, I must admit that reasons usually prevail in the end. If by chance a person, or should I say genius, was to match my intellect and find the combination of the safe, I would ask they deliver its contents to the safekeeping of a friend and colleague, Professor Armtridge of Miskatchewan University. The content of this safe is not only a vast degree digest of knowledge, but also a weapon that is far too dangerous to fall in the wrong hands. I hope that you're able to appreciate the danger that this represents, and that you will act accordingly. In the event, I will neither be there to guide you, nor to suffer from your actions.
Okay, so it sounded like it was in a Greek anatomy book is what I was thinking.
I don't know.
So check your...
Can I even mess with this stuff right? Okay, so I can. So we have 0 to 9, and also it is whispering to me.
Press it, see what happens.
I think I've just... Okay, so
Okay.
I just...
So go back to the books that we picked up from around the place.
Yeah.
Arkham editions. Never heard of him.
See, volume is part of the Arkham Anthology, a luxurious collection of treatises and works on the exotericism and supernatural.
I want to say Arkham is one of the books that
How
he
many
wrote,
volumes are there in this collection?
or that he was a fan of. I can't recall which.
Linda, an ancient Phrygian manuscript translated by William R. Sandbeck. The text claims that in the distant past, Europe and other continents were controlled by the mothers of this people. Moreover, that our alphabet is derived from the Phrygian language. This volume of the Arkham Anthology, a luxurious collection of treatises and works on the exotericism and supernatural.
Another volume by Arkham Editions.
Oh God, how many are there going to be?
This collection of texts on different beliefs. Okay.
Oof.
Just do them all.
Yeah.
Arkham Editions.
Nightmare
Never heard of
Lyrics.
them. How many volumes are there in this collection?
Book of
Another volume by
Poems,
Arkham Editions.
King Solomon.
Ooh, Solomon's a cool guy. Book of Spells, supposedly written by the legendary King Solomon. It contains various rituals and invocation of rituals of curse. Reedition by Claudia D. Waiters, based on Elder. Volume is the... Okay.
Arkham Editions. Never. How many volumes are there in this collection?
Prophecies. Okay.
Nostradamus.
Is there anything else?
We want to go over to the Greek section, which is on the left, right?
Cylinders that Drake tried to hide. I should perhaps listen to them.
No.
No.
I'm closing my eye to it.
The Book of Zion is the foundational work behind Helena Blavatsky's Theosophical movement. Its followers place truth on the same footing as a religion.
Oh, occultism up. Still not quite at the next level. Oh, medicine, sweet. So I need 2 more, I think. Unless I increased it by more than that. Nope, still need 2 more. Each book is 1.
There's a lot of books here. Who would have predicted that there would be so many books at the store that contains it?
So I have a fuck ton of books over there, and I have 3 tapes. So I'll read over his letter one more time, and then we'll listen to these. Okay. I wonder if there's an option to just leave straight up.
Turn around. There's
I think
something
that was
else.
the oil.
Okay, yeah, that was oil.
Yep. Okay. So let's take a look at the letter one last time. Cylinder meant to be listed by phonograph, found it in the nameless bookstore message, although it appeared my chain informant. Okay, here we go.
Each cylinder is numbered.
Okay, here. The following message is capital importance. Whoever reads these lines and demonstrates acuity as sharp as mine can hope to gain access to my most precious permission. And the clues.
So listen to these and they'll tell you.
Okay. Alright, so yeah, we'll listen to the first one, and that's going to be for the first lock, I assume.
And these red drops, like precious stones, lie fixed, set in divine gold. To be the guardian of the Grail does not protect me from its
Holy
attractions,
Grail?
Henry. And I do confess it. I am willing to pay to know its secrets.
Okay, so
So go to the Grail.
yeah, which book had the Holy Grail in it?
Should be under items or clues.
Let me see if I can't just...
There was a Grail itself, remember?
Another volume by Arkham
Yeah, there was.
Editions.
I was like, man, I wish I could steal that. Where is it? Where are you, son of a bitch?
Near the front of the store.
Was it in his room itself?
There to the left.
The Chalice of Knowledge.
Goblet seems to be variant. It seems to be made of gold and decorated with real stones. So the rubies...
Rotate it.
Yeah.
Let's look at the bottom. See if
I can't.
Ah.
The rotation is really... I can only move it left and right. So I can't see anything noticeable from this. It's not like Skyrim where you just rotate it and there's like 5. Okay, so I got a chalice, and one of the books probably has information regarding the chalice.
What?
So-
Wait, go back to the letter. What did it say about the?
Oh.
Go back to your letter.
Let's see.
So they're supposed to talk about the chalice.
Okay.
Each cylinder is numbered. Order of pleasure reason.
Okay, so the only instructions seem to be...
Just listen to the tapes. Let's listen to the rest of the tapes and then we'll go from there.
Okay. But the first one is something to do with the chalice.
Yep.
I finally understood that we were only pieces on the chessboard of the
Chessboard,
gods.
right behind me.
Let those of us who are still standing protect our White Queen from their dark soldiers. I see our number dwindling, and my will strengthens as my apprehension grows.
So there seems to be a
We
physical
shall
aspect and a
refuse to be the
book aspect to
playthings of
each one of these
destiny.
things.
Dear friend, I thank you again for the anthology of the works of Arkham editions that you sent me. Volume 9, Azathoth and Other Horrors, seemed particularly relevant to my research. I never tire of browsing through them.
Is that just straight up number 9?
Kind of sounds like it.
Queen
Yeah,
has
where's
little
the queen?
protection.
2?
She has 3 soldiers on her side. Is there anything of significance?
The
at this
chalice of knowledge.
Red drops, he said. So how many red drops are there on each?
Okay, so it'd be
1,
1, 2, 3.
4, 5, 6. Oh no, one more time. What's the lowest point? I guess in between. This is the lowest point. So we'll start from this green one here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5. Okay, so 5 on this, 3 on the
5.
chessboard. So 5, 3, and then the last one 9.
9.
5, 3, 9. Yeah!
All right.
I'm a genius. It's a Necronomicon.
How the fuck do you even know what that is? Or did you just like say a random word?
I'm just saying it's a Necronomicon. I can't even fucking pronounce the word.
I was like, I haven't read that far. Does he know anything about what he's talking about?
Necronomicon. I really hope I'm not shooting myself in the foot by not reading those books, but... Hey, who would have known it? But maybe I shouldn't have looked at it.
Ooh. It's kind of Last of Us. I mean, not Last of
couldn't
Us. Alan
leave.
Wake.
So, sorry forced me to do this. I have
Press
done
it down.
nothing wrong. I am a perfect child. And we're back.
All right. But stop pressing the analog stick during scenes. It keeps showing the skip button, and that's
I
annoying.
want to fucking move. And the nameless books are Pierce traced the trail of the attempt at Berkeley. He discovered that Charles Hawkins was behind the attempt. Pierce opened the bookseller's safe to find what the latter and Sarah Hawkins had hidden in there. A book covered in human skin. Human skin. That sounds like the Necronomicon. Light inside, irresistibly attracted the detective. When he opened it, his mind was projected into another body.
Well, that's not good.
So am I gonna be like Fueler or something?
Bueller.
I'm never gonna stop pronouncing it as Fueler. I've decided on it. I don't care if it's Fuller. His name is Fueler. Because it sounds like someone I get beat up.
You sound like a nerd.
Fueler, you fucking nerd. Fuller, that's just a boring name. Fueler sounds like kick your ass. I prefer my opponents to be ass-kickable level.
Condition is deteriorating.
Oh yeah.
What says Dr. Fuller? It's his patient, after all.
He's busy with Captain
So
Fitzroy.
now I'm in Dr.
He
Calder's body.
specifically asked us not to bother him when that's the case.
Oh, of course. I'll see what I can do. Mr. Blake, can you hear me? I'm Dr. Colden. We'll take care of you.
There's nothing we can do. I tried talking to him. He's catatonic.
Has he been drugged?
Yeah.
Or examined? Examine him.
I'll ask him and then I examine.
Did you inject him with a tranquilizer?
No, Doctor. Not me, not anyone. Our stock is empty yet
Some
again.
asshole stole all of our sleeping
Again?
drugs.
But there was enough for the whole island.
More and more people are suffering from insomnia.
How about
We
y'all
can't
just
refuse to
move?
help.
They've already
course.
consumed
Any
Cthulhu
idea
flesh.
what
It's too
this
late.
man might be undergoing?
Okay, time to investigate.
Very well. I'll examine him.
Use your medicine on his head.
I can't move to find medicine books.
There's medicine on him.
Severe malnutrition. Swollen abdomen with traces of petechia. Doesn't seem like an edema. Slight protuberances seem to indicate the presence of a foreign body.
Oh, jeez.
Oof.
His skin shows abnormal loss of color and seems dried out. He's totally dehydrated.
Cthulhu is sucking up his
His
juice.
fingertips and toes seem to feature a slight ring under the skin. Tender at the touch. Slightly sticky.
Suction cups.
He's becoming a
30-year-old subject.
Shogoloth.
Severe hypothermia.
Shogoloth
Erythematous
just
papules around the eyes
Cthulhu
and
minions?
eardrums.
I don't know. I think they're lesser
Necropalpal tissue.
guys.
Lord, this smell.
So,
He's becoming
Doctor,
an octopus.
an opinion?
Yeah, he's a
I'm not
fucking
sure I have
Cthulhu
the
minion.
necessary knowledge to treat this man.
Don't say that. You're our most worthy doctor after Dr. Fuller.
Some of his symptoms are beyond my comprehension.
What did you find?
Yeah, he's all sorts of screwy. Something in his belly, his
Something in his stomach.
stomach.
There's something in his stomach. Remember, there's a foreign object in there. I think that's the most important one.
Okay.
Did you examine his abdomen? It would seem there's something inside.
He hasn't eaten in days. Are you certain it's not an edema?
Cut that fucker
No.
open.
Can't you recognize an edema? Pushing with your finger won't leave a trace. And look at these bumps.
It's not like he could be pregnant.
Cut the fucker open.
Whatever it is, this man
Blood.
has something inside him that shouldn't be there. We should operate on him at once.
Dr. Fuller said not to worry, that the edema would go away by itself.
No, quit your bullshit. I'm
You
the doctor
know-
here now.
I'm not sure Dr. Fuller is telling the truth.
That's not the way to say it.
Okay, so I can do all of them. Man, it sure is a good thing I investigated.
In spite of the muscle contractions, his arms seem limp.
Yes.
Also, he's got suction cups.
They can't have decalcified, not at this rate.
And yet, if there is a bone in this arm, it's softer than that of a newborn baby. What about his cranium?
It's soft at the touch. It does seem like the skull of a baby.
He's a
Look at
baby.
these sticky rings growing at his fingertips. What can be happening?
I'm sure you'll find an explanation.
Man,
You have
Fuller
to.
and Bradley, or whoever the hell that is, are having a delightful
Is
conversation back there.
that
You know
the
what,
cat's head?
TJ? In addition to the fact that these fuckers have eaten Cthulhu flesh, I bet they don't age. I bet they fucking don't. And that's why the picture of the captain dude looks the same. It's not his father, it's him.
But he has his leg.
But he grew it back because of Cthulhu powers.
Okay.
I see signs of hypodermoclysis, but he's still dehydrated.
I
When
can
was
see
his
that.
last
These
IV?
people have dined on
He's
Cthulhu
constantly
and have
under
lived
perfusion.
forever now.
I've even gone
But
beyond
I'm not.
the
They might not
recommended
even be
dose to
aware
no
of the
avail.
symptoms they're suffering.
And you won't believe me, but when we bathed him earlier,
He seemed to feel better?
yes, like he needs an aquarium, not a perfusion. But that doesn't explain his condition.
Throw that fucker in the water.
He's a squid now.
His body is mutating.
I almost don't believe it myself, but these symptoms are not those usually associated with the human species.
What do you mean? Don't tell me you believe in extraterrestrials.
No.
He's an
This poor
under-terrestrial.
man
He's a water
is
man.
from our world, all right. But his body is undergoing unnatural mutations. And this transformation is killing him. His body simply can't cope.
Where could he have gotten such an infection?
I pray that it's not
Dun,
here.
dun, 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 dun,
Dr.
dun, dun.
Holden, may I know what you're doing to my patient?
What I'm doing? How about what you've done to him?
It's all your
Let
fault.
us calm down, my dear Marie. I don't appreciate your tone. nor
Man, the
your
clipping is really
insinuations.
bad.
I've done
It happens
to him
pretty
what I
often.
do to all my patients. Provide him with the best available care.
Your imagination is without limit. It's your homemade drug again, is it not? Those people are not your guinea pigs.
There, there. What have you seen to put you in such a state?
Suction cups.
Never seen anything like this.
You're turning up a dumb monster. These symptoms. I've never. Yeah, middle route is usually a good way to go.
His limbs, his body temperature. I don't know what experiments you've undertaken, but this is going too far.
Oh, I sense some excitement beneath your indignation.
Would you like to touch?
Could it be you wish to join me in my scientific endeavors?
God damn, dude.
You are a brilliant physician, Dr. Fuller, but this man has the attributes.
Would you not also like to be a super squid?
I kind of. I'm
Fascinating.
not denying it.
You're
Animals.
tempting me, Doctor.
Could
You
be
really
more
are.
precise? Cephalopod, perhaps.
This amuses you.
Oh, the
It
taste is
does.
working.
I know your
Well
thirst for
done.
knowledge, Doctor. It's your innocent worries for this man that have you overreacting.
For this man and the others whose medical files you've been hiding.
I have
Doctor,
to protect
you're
my
full of shit.
discovery. These people owe me their life, but the world isn't ready yet. It will be, in time.
I will not let you do this.
You disappoint me, Marie, but I still
Oh,
have
God,
hope
what's
you'll
gonna
one
happen
day
now?
share my point of view. In the meantime, take care of your own patients and try not to forget who you're dealing with.
Okay.
Was that a
So-
threat? What did he mean?
It was a warning.
Hmm.
Dr. Fuller is this institution's founder and one of our profession's most
Plus,
influential.
he's a
weird.
guy in his early
My word
1900s.
is
Yeah.
of no weight against his. If I continue to protest, I will only ruin my reputation and career.
Squid Man,
It's
you're ruining
scandalous.
my career.
Can't we do anything?
You have to go.
Is there no evidence of his crimes?
We'll drown him. Wait. Hidden files are proof. Stay out of this!
Nobody mentioned it for now.
Nobody mentioned crimes for now. What do you think, TJ?
I'm doing middle road.
Middle road?
I disapprove of Fuller's methods, but his treatments have saved more lives than I can count.
That doesn't sound good.
And Mr. Blake? You said yourself he was dying.
I don't know what to think for now. What I'm sure of is that
Need to
Fuller
find out
is
what he's
hiding
doing.
something from us. And I need to know what that is before I take a chance exposing
Okay,
him.
good.
Yep.
And
that's what I
where
was
would you
thinking.
find those? In his office? What if you get caught?
I'd rather not think about that. I'm counting on your discretion.
Please.
Of course, Doctor.
Random nurse.
You can count on me. I'll keep Mum.
This nurse is my best friend. Am I just...
Nurse whose name I don't know.
I can no longer access Pierce.
Read your diary.
I will read the diary. I found the book and... No, okay, that's just from Pierce's perspective. Dr. Fuller, undisputed master of the Riverside Institutes. This man is dangerous, and I swear he knows more about all this business than he's willing to tell. He really likes Cthulhu. He's like, man, bring this shit on. This is awesome.
Okay, we're gonna go under inventory and then I think the diary, right?
Let's see. Diary of the pastor's wife. Okay. Medicine. Oh, there sure is a lot here.
No. Knowledge, RT.
I am under knowledge. Which diary did you want to look for?
It said under the quest log to look at the diary, although that may be an outside diary.
Well, yeah, it's... Oh, that's just an update.
Oh.
That's just, hey, look at your mission objective stuff. So now I need to sneak into his office. I don't have my match. I can crouch, though.
Okay.
Chronic insomnia. Like half the island.
Hey, it's the dude.
Which one?
That's the guy who created the distraction.
Oh, it is.
This place draws you in and never lets you go.
Hotel California.
An unknown medicine. Judging by the other ones, it causes heavy side effects.
So he's making drugs, and that's what's causing the squidify.
Hay fever. What's he doing here?
How many people are in here?
Doctor, please. My chest. Oh.
His
Oh,
perfusion of a semi-physiological solution doesn't seem to work. He's undergoing a ventricular fibrillation.
Gotta take a shit. Yeah, let's do that.
Nurse? Deborah, come and help me, please.
She's got a name
His potassium
now.
level is too high. Replace it with 2% glucose solution with insulin, calcium, and sodium bicarbonate.
I'll tend to it right away.
Thank you.
You want to go
He's in
any
your
type of
hands.
strength on those or volume? How about rate of infusion?
Medicine.
Okay,
Give him the medicine.
just give it to him.
He
Suck
broke
it
his
in there.
back in an accident down by the docks.
Ow.
Ah, the whaling station.
Is he
What's
high
wrong
as a
with
kite?
me?
What are you talking about?
Doctor, that you?
Yeah.
Yes, it's Dr. Colden. Tell me what happened.
It's the old whaling station. See?
See.
The bootleggers?
Yeah.
The one that hides the smuggling business.
Oh no, not them. They don't go on that side of the island.
They don't want to fuck with that side.
Everyone in his place. The captain on one side, Cat on the other, and me. Well, I've been to the whaling station, I have.
What did you see there?
Nothing. Nothing at all. The floor was all rotten and I fell straight through.
And that's how you broke your back.
Perhaps. No idea. Passed out.
I don't believe you. I believe Cthulhu ate your soul.
I'll just sleep a bit.
I'm gonna go ahead and prescribe for you some Cthulhu.